Hey guys, it's Al here. I'm just going to have a quick conversation about cubism. Now, everyone's got their own interpretation of cubism, what they think cubism is like, and what they believe if they like it, if they don't like it. That's everyone's opinion. But we do a bit of it here at our studio, mainly with our kids. And I'm going to show you some work that one of my kids is working on at the moment. Now, first of all, I'll talk about cubism. Now, this is just my interpretation of cubism. If it is wrong or you disagree with it, that's fine. It's just my opinion. So, uh, I'll start with cubism. To me, is a creation because of the camera. Um, Up until the time that the camera was created, painters generally only ever painted realism. They painted pictures for kings and queens and the wealthy people of portraits, of landscapes, of a reinterpretation of something that was real. Then all of a sudden, the camera was invented, and all these artists were now being put out of a job because now the camera could do what they were doing by recreating realism. So cubism isn't like an offshoot of the direction artists took in reaction to the camera coming out. So cubism basically is the elimination of the unnecessary. We're looking at a face. We don't have to do all the perfect little grey whiskers and the wrinkles and everything and the freckles. Uh, let's just create a face that expresses emotion and expresses feelings without all those constraints of realism. Now, Pablo Picasso, he's one of the founding members of realism, and he's probably the most famous cubist. Oh, sorry, I said that wrong. He didn't create realism. He's a founding member of Cubism, and he's probably the most famous founding member of Cubism, or famous cubists that there has been. That's the work that we're all familiar with, is his work. Now, cubism is like getting a mirror and throwing it on the ground, smashing it up into all these big bits of glass, then sticking it all back together in weird spots, different angles. So you can look at the face. So when you break it up, put the face back down, and you're looking at it from all different angles. That way, you're getting a different view of the person that's been painted. You're getting a different view from this just straight on. You're getting a side view of them as well, and also a back view. Um, Cubism, it's more about expressing emotions. And to do this, cubists they start with the primary colours, red, yellow, blue, maybe go to the secondary colours, purples, greens and oranges, and they're using these bold, bright colours to express emotions and feelings. Now, as I said before, Picasso, you could tell through his work where his feelings changed. So it's not only the feelings of the person he was painting, it was the feelings that the artist was creating, because when he had bouts of depression, all these paintings became blue. He was using different shades of blue. Now, blue, as you know, is a cool color, and blue makes things feel cold, so it's the depressive color. And that's what he did in his work. Now, I'm going to show you, I've got an 8-year-old girl that comes to class, and we took a photo of her face, and we'll bring it in a little bit closer so you can see what we're doing. And you can see on this picture that what we've done is we've drawn lines around, and we've broken her face up into the bold shapes. We've not only used the shapes in her face, but we've also used the colours, light colours here, light colours here. And we've broken her face up like we've smashed a mirror, broken it all up into pieces. And We've recreated that. Now, if I don't know how to do this, it's a miracle. You get carbon paper, put the carbon paper down on the canvas, put the picture down on the carbon paper and draw it. And then we've got the print on our canvas so the girl paint a picture. Now, this is the picture we've got that we've recreated. This is a great fun exercise for not only just kids, for adults too. This is the beginner's level where it's her first exposure to cubism, and we've just gone with a straight face, straight on, using the bold colours and big shapes, and that was her choice. They're her favourite colours, and she's learning about how the two colours contrast, their opposing colours, and then what colours will work together. She could have used some orange in that as well. Now, cubism is a great thing. At our studio, sometimes we hold classes where you come in with your partner or your kids or whatever, and you paint each other's faces. You do a cubism version of each other's faces, and you learn from that. It's just a bit of fun, mucking around, turning eyes around the different way, big ears, little eyes, all that sort of thing. Now, when she signs her name at the end, I hope she doesn't sign it with Picasso's name, because Picasso had 23 names in his full name. It started Pablo, and it was full of saints' names and relatives' names, and the 23rd name was Picasso. Imagine signing that on every picture. Crazy. So anyway, you can come in with us, do some Pablo Picasso paintings, some face paintings, or if you just want to do it at home, that's great. But I hope you just picked up a few skills about different types of paintings with me today. Thanks for listening. I'll catch you all later.